There is an ideology that is being pushed onto everyone that an ideal family should be a man, a woman, and two children, a boy and a girl. Anything more than that is an excess and must be gotten rid of. And whoever brings in a homeless relative into his house, whether it's a brother, sister, uncle, or aunt, is committing a cardinal sin. More and more people are being taught to believe that the other members of your extended family are no use to your immediate needs. They are simply an extra burden. I got to believe that kind of ideology at some point in my life. These are a bunch of guys who call themselves the wise and the educated. They claim to know very well how a family should be like. I wonder why they don't have families of their own. So they want everyone to be selfish and isolated just the way they are. I know they have safe jobs and a lot of money in their bank accounts, but they have to remember that no matter how much you own, there always comes a time when the needs of the needy are fulfilled while the rich and the mighty get to lose their fortunes. No one should therefore try to stop or lecture me when they see me keeping one or two members of my extended family in my home. If you don't like people, why don't you keep it to yourself? Why do you go out preaching to others to do the same? Because of this dangerous doctrine, all families are now confining themselves into solitary lives. A short while ago, you saw people in photos with their huge extended families. The people were so many in the photo shoot that some members are partly or wholly cut off from the camera's field of view. Away into the background, you see members being so cozy and happy with one another, clearly indicated by the broadened smiles on their faces. Such photos don't exist anymore. You see a family with members much less than a half a dozen, and some characters probably torn away. You see them posing next to a golden castle. This is what our families of today have become. It's like more and more of us, and less of others. Is it true that the richer a person becomes, the less they are able to give? The poorest give the most while the richest give the least. Even though the rich man may offer a bag full of gold coins as a gift, the poor man's present is still more valuable because what they have offered cannot be valued in terms of money. It's absolutely priceless. We went to a foreign country and landed on a beachfront. Our ship ran aground, it got stuck in the sand, and we could not travel back to our country in time. We were stranded on a foreign soil for days. We went into the neighborhoods to look for shelter as we waited for help to arrive. We were surprised to find out that the people who welcomed us were those who had no real homes. They shared with us the little food they had earned through their long day's struggle. They let us use the only beds they had while they themselves slept on the floor. The poor gave us the most. Even though they had no money, they offered us their most valuable gifts, which were their time, care, love, and attention. Nothing was more valuable than that. In the past few years, we have been experiencing a dramatic change in culture and society at large. The influence of other civilizations like Egypt, Greece, and Persia have changed the modern world considerably.